Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. Under 20, except today, because it's a Sunday, my carbs are 20.1. Can you imagine? It's because I have asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and cauli crumbles. And it's my treat of the week. So listen, I have a question for you. Do you do you kind of screw up in a day and then say tomorrow you'll do better, only to find that tomorrow you'll say, tomorrow I'll do better, only to say, tomorrow I'll do better, and the scale doesn't give you the number that you want, but each day you've been saying, tomorrow I'll do better? And then you're weighing daily, of course, because, once you're into that mode, why not? Anyway, I know that summer is a struggle. It's all around us. It's either the easiest thing or the toughest thing. There's very simple parts about summer that we all can like do keto-friendly foods. I always think of a great big bowl of lettuces with the lovely, luscious oils, and then a piece of grilled meat. That keeps it nice and simple, easy peasy. You can do this if you're a guest someplace. You can do this if you're at a restaurant, and you definitely can do this at home. But the tougher parts are when all those formerly friendly foods, FF, are around you, and they aren't keto friendly at all. And they're going to derail you. They're going to make you have a little small portion and say, tomorrow I'll do better. And then because it's tomorrow that you're going to do better, you have another little scoopful. And then because it's tomorrow you're going to do better, when the gang says, hey, let's go out and get something cool and creamy for dessert, you go along with them because you say, hey, tomorrow I'll do better. You don't even call it a cheat day. You weren't even anticipating a cheat day when you began your day. You might have had your bulletproof coffee or tea, or you might have had your shake, something that works for you in the morning, that makes you think that it's going to be an abstinent day, just like most other days. And then you begin to derail. And you can derail with a spoonful, a teaspoonful, not to mention a full-on portion of something. It's a struggle. And once you open the gate for sugar and carbs will come in. They'll call their friends from their cell phones and say, hey, this one's overindulging, come on over. And suddenly everything seems like it's going to be a good idea, and you start making yourself those promises. Let's hope it's not a Friday, because then you've got Saturday and Sunday, especially if you're someplace that's not home, especially if you have company at your own home. These triggers are tough. They are. That's why we're here, right? And so I think that summer is tougher than the winter months, that's 4-month stretch of eating holidays. I think it's tougher because every day is a reason to have a great big cookout or a party or a family reunion or a graduation or a wedding or a bridal shower or some baby shower or any sort of outside. Isn't this fun? We get to all see each other. I go through Facebook at times, and that it's rather depressing because you see people with drinks in hands or food in hands or the food porn. And just now I was reading First Magazine, and there's a whole section of food porn, and it's just like I'm just doing this all the way through. What I do is I'll see something and then I'll look down below because they list the carbs. And it's like 60 carbs, 57 carbs, 62 carbs, 40 carbs. It's like, no, thank you. That's a little bit over my amount for the day. And I don't want that amount. I don't want it anyway. I like to keep my carbs, during the week, every day except Sunday. My carbs are really low. On Saturdays, they're less than 15 because I have the incredible keto pizza. And then Monday through Friday, it's usually 10 or fewer, unless I throw in 60 grams of asparagus, like I did last night in my cream cheese Monterey Jack omelet. I put in 50 ounces of asparagus, and delish and worth it. So my carbs were something like 12 yesterday instead of under 10. But you have to be careful in the summer. There is a struggle, and that carb creep is incredible. And the mind game that you begin to play with tomorrow will be a better day, it gets away from us. How do I know? Because I'm a human and I'm a female, and I'm 67, almost 68. Don't forget that. And that's when I know so many times I got into trouble with my foods, because there's nothing like a cookout and standing and talking. You know, I joined Overeaters Anonymous when I was in my mid-20s. I was desperate. I couldn't stop eating. I never had a full button. I worked in a pizza place. And then I was married to somebody that liked to go out to eat all the time. I was into my heavy drinking phase. I never stopped. I must have had a great metabolism. Otherwise, if I ate today the way that I ate then, I'd weigh, 275, 300, easy. I never stopped. I was breakfast, lunch, dinner, then a pizza with a package of Peggy Lawton cookies. I don't know if you guys have Peggy Lawton cookies where you are, but that's what I used to do all the time. I mean, I was not oh no, it's too hot to eat. Heck no. Heck, it's too hot to drink. Heck no. And it was like, cheeses and crackers and hors d'oeuvres with alcohol. And then with the pizza came, and then full-fledged sodas, because I wasn't a diet soda drinker, except for those early years with the speed and the McDonald's trip to get the tab in my boat. But summer is tough, and you want to be accountable. I don't think you don't want to be accountable, right? Or you don't want to not be accountable. You don't want to get away with something. You're not getting away with anything. It's all on you. And so if you were working with me, I would encourage high fats, meaning around 110 to 120, moderate protein, meaning 60 is your cap, 50 is like good, under that is even better. And then as far as carbs go, if you're a female, under 15. Yeah. But you can do a lot with veggies under 15. If you're not trying to keto-fy your life and get away with things, you can get a lot of veggies squeezed in. I have tons of lettuces with my oils in my great big bowl. I mean, I call it a salad, but that's all it is the lettuces with the macadamia nut oil and the extra virgin oil. And when I have that just straight, that is like under 10 carbs. And it takes a while to eat, and I'll have my portion of usually meat on the side, although wild swordfish is on sale, so I might be getting that if there's not a crowd at the seafood counter. And so that's how I roll. But cookouts are tough, parties are tough, summer is tough. There's always a reason. Everything is, there's food porn everywhere. TV and ads and the smells. I mean, you can be sitting at your house innocently planning your abstinent, keto-friendly dinner, and somebody's got a cookout going, and the food is like wafting over and like falling onto you as you sit there and you try to read your great American novel. Yeah, I don't think so. It's tough. So you want to be careful, and you want to be accountable to yourself or to your food coach if you have one, or just some sort of tracker. You need to slap yourself kind of silly. And, thank you, Amy, because you have no idea how often I've had to use this. I've had to use this with people that don't have food issues, that are overweight, and their issues are so much and so big that they can't even get to their life issues are so big they can't even get to their food issues. That's how they're still coping and medicating, right? So I love my smacker, and you know that. But I know that you start off each day with good intentions, and then it comes down to, well, I know that this is a little bit too big. It's bigger than the portion that I counted, but that's okay. I'm not having it. I mean, I'm having it, and I'm not going to reweigh it or cut it down put a little bit more over there, either for another meal or on somebody else's plate for them to eat. It's dangerous. It's only going to hurt you and stall whatever you're trying to do. I mean, most of us are here because we'd love to lose that weight. We do have that goal in mind. There's other health benefits, but if the health benefits are going on and you don't really care about the weight, then have that extra portion, have the few more ounces of protein, have extra carbs, because tomorrow will be a better day. Yes, you know who I'm talking to. 1,900 people are going, is she talking to me? How does she know about that steak last night? How does she know that I had just a spoonful of those bready things on my salad? How does she know? She knows. She knows. The eyes in the back of your head you're given as a mother? Well, they also work with my head with keto people. Oh! All right. So I've got a podcast to watch, and it's from Scott the truck driver, and it says, watch this before you have a cheat meal or something like that. So after I begin to do post-production on this, I will watch that one. I'm not planning a cheat meal. This is my Sunday meal. This is incredibly accurate. It is the same week after week after week. And so what I have is 6 ounces of ribeye. We cook on the big green egg. 6 ounces of ribeye, 4 ounces of cauliflower crumbles, 60 grams of asparagus, and 8 Brussels sprouts, and 7 Lords of Leaping, and 6, I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah, that's what I have. And I count the coconut oil that it's cooked in. I count the butter. And this is what I end up with for my day. My calories are 1,281. My protein, 54.7. Carbs are 20.1, and they are total, not net. And the fat is 102.3. And I can just take this in my chronometer and I can copy it to the next Sunday, because we seem to have the same thing every Sunday. And it just works. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I know that summer is a struggle. You have the right to whine and vent here as long as you want to do something about it. But if you don't want to do anything about it, don't sit here and say that you had that and then, use the excuse, justification, lie, BS, whatever you want to call it, that tomorrow will be a better day. So what? Today was supposed to be the good day too. You want to do this for yourself. I've had my quota of CRAP. I've had my quota of carbs, of white table sugar, of all the sugars that are hidden in all those processed foods, of all those places that you go to get things in the summer with a group of people, after a concert, after a cookout, after a whatever. I've had my quota. I know what it tastes like. I know how I feel after I have it. I don't want to feel that way today. I want that clean and abstinent feeling when I wake up, or actually when I go to bed tonight, I want to know that. And when I wake up in the morning, I want to know that I had what was here, because I care. And I'm on maintenance, and maintenance, it's no picnic. There are times that it's not a picnic. It's got the same trials and tribulations as wanting to lose. But I don't throw in the towel, because I'm the strict and disciplined one, in case you needed to know that one more time. If you're struggling, if you want some one-on-one food coaching, I offer phone or email or an or package of an initial phone call, get it up and going, and then 30 days of emailing where I have eyes for your chronometer. And for a lot of people, it works. For some, it doesn't, but it wasn't supposed to anyway, because tomorrow they'll do better. So hang in there, keep watching, keep doing what you're doing to make it better. Better is better. It's always better. Butter is better too. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you the next time, because I'm going to be here. and I hope you are too. Keep it consistent. No struggle. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.